Yo, what up, crypto keepers? Today I'm gonna go over what are some of the differences between a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange. So a centralized exchange like Coinbase, Binance, I'll put a bunch of them up here right above my head, right? And these centralized exchanges are often a online trading platform that match buyers via and sellers via order book. So these are often like brokerage accounts, which are very popular among investors. And a decentralized exchange like these, right above me, these are going to be financial protocols powered by smart contracts and that enable crypto traders to convert one asset to another with all transactions being viewable on the blockchain, right? So there are some pros and there are some cons between both centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges, and we are going to get straight into it right now. So first pro I can think of about centralized exchange is going to be trading volume. There are going to be higher trading volumes going on centralized exchanges because of how liquid it is or how easy it is for someone to get their money into crypto and how easy it is for someone to get their money off of crypto. So that kind of goes into one and two of my points. First one's going to be trading volume because of how much money can go in and out. Centralized exchanges tend to just have more volume, trading volume than decentralized exchanges. So going to point two of my pro is going to be on-ramping and off-ramping into crypto. Centralized exchanges typically support fiat to crypto on and off ramps, and point three I would go into is that centralized exchanges tend to have more features. So something like Binance is going to have features. It's going to have margin trading. It's going to have leverage trading. It's going to have a crypto derivative trading. And might be other services that centralized exchanges are going to have over decentralized exchanges. And for the fourth pro is how easy it is for someone to go on and create an account with a centralized exchange and get started. Something like Coinbase, which is a very popular centralized exchange, people can go and easily sign up and get started and buy their first dollar or their first $5, $10 of crypto. They tend to just make it really easy for you using with their user interface. So something like Binance, they have this very complex exchange, but they also have a light version for those who want to keep it very simple when it comes to buying and selling crypto. And same thing with Coinbase, they have a very easy way for people to buy and sell crypto. And then they have Coinbase Pro, which is a little bit more advanced if people want to use that one over the original Coinbase. So what are the cons of centralized exchanges? So one is going to be KYC policies. Centralized exchanges tend to have strict know your customer policies. So what does know your customer? So Coinbase, Binance, BitTrue, all of the ones that I listed are gonna want to know who you are. They are gonna want to know. They are gonna want a photo of you, and they are gonna want a valid identity card, so they can know, that account is gonna be connected to you. And usually this happens because they need to know that you're buying and selling crypto, which they tend to have. To give you your taxes also, and to make withdrawals. They're not gonna let you withdraw from their crypto exchange if they don't know who you are. Point number two is going to be not your keys, not your crypto. Crypto exchanges tend to be custodial wallet or in custodial wallets, so that means that they have authority over your crypto and you don't. And a crypto wallet should be non-custodial, and through that famous phrase that I'm saying is not your keys, not your crypto. So A good example for this is that, let's say your crypto was on Coinbase and it's down on maintenance, right? And you're like, wow, the market's going down. How I want to go sell my crypto. You go on Coinbase and Coinbase is down and you aren't able to sell. And it's not Coinbase's fault that you're not unable to sell. They're just down on maintenance for the day or for a couple of hours. But with a decentralized exchange, you can easily sell your crypto because the decentralized exchange is not going to be down. So uh, number three for cons on centralized exchanges is going to be hacks. So we've witnessed many hacks happen on centralized exchanges because of how many users are using those centralized exchanges. They have so much, since it is the highest volume across between centralized exchange and decentralized exchange. Hackers are going to tend to want to go hack those exchanges so they can get not just your crypto, but they can also get their hands on your personal information. We can go into the pros of decentralized exchanges. So some of the pros are going to be privacy and being anonymous, because decentralized exchanges tend to only want you to connect your wallet and sign transactions or contracts, right? So that means no identity verification process is going to be required, and that's a pro. Since there's no identity check, how are they going to know who you are, and how are you going to risk your personal information if they don't know who you are? They don't know your name, social security, they don't have a photo of your driver license, they don't have a photo of your a photo of you. Pro number three is going to be DeFi and NFT integration. So we are getting into the space now where NFTs are becoming a thing, where you're seeing people buy and sell JPEGs or videos or even music. And in the blockchain space, DeFi and NFTs are very strong propellers to DEXs. And DEXs just allow users to access the world of smart contracts and dApps and that provide financial services, including lending, saving protocols, as well as NFT projects. Some of the cons I would say about decentralized exchanges is that it is very limited trading. So there's not going to be margin trades, as we were explaining earlier. There's not going to be limited orders. They're not going to have futures. They're not going to have options. These things are just unavailable for decentralized exchanges. So that's going to be a con. Number two is going to be efficiency. Since DeFi and decentralized exchanges have this scalability issue, especially on Ethereum, where things are just very pricey to make a transaction. Not all of them have this issue, but a lot of them do. A lot of these decentralized exchanges are gonna have scalability issues, unlike centralized exchanges, because they have on-chain and off-chain mechanics to ensure that it runs smooth. So what are the risks between a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange? So with centralized exchanges, there's exposed to exchange hacks, and which is a real threat. Number two is going to be the financial regulations, and number three is going to be that the KYC, right? So for decentralized exchanges, they're going to be one that if you lose your wallet to your funds, that's it. Like, you lose your crypto, and you must carefully store your key in a very secure place, and you do not want to share that with anyone. Number two with DEXs is that they have a risk there's smart contract risk. There's some of these platforms that have bugs, and they have vulnerabilities, and they can be exploited, and funds could be lost. So be careful what DEXs you use, and be careful what contracts you're signing, and make sure you know what you're doing. But in the bottom line, both of these are great ways to swap between tokens or get into crypto, and both of them have their pros and cons between liquidity, security, and usability, right? But that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down in the comments section below. Like this video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.